Hi guys, so I'm doing another monthly favorites video. I hope you guys enjoyed last month's. Feel free to go check it out if you want to see more favorites. So I filmed last month's favorites video late. It was already August when I filmed my July favorites. So this month I'm doing them early, or at least filming it early in the hopes I will edit and upload it before it's super late. So it's still August, but soon it will be September, which is weird. I just want it to be summer forever. I'm a summer child. But anyways, here are some of my favorites from the month of August. There was like less time than usual in between favorites videos. I feel like it's only been a few weeks and I was on vacation for like 2 of them. So I have not been wearing much makeup lately, yet I managed to find quite a few favorites. And things I've been playing with, I think I can count on like one hand the amount of times I've worn makeup since the last time I filmed a favorites video. So let's get started. So first of all, I did a whole video dedicated to this product. It's a short video. It was a first impressions, one of my luxury reviews of this by Terry Ombre Black Star Color Fix Cream Eyeshadow. It's supposed to be waterproof, smudge proof, and mine is in Ombre Mercure, and it's this fancy French brand, and this thing is like $44 for a stick of eyeshadow, but it's so freaking pretty. Would you like me to swatch it? I think you would. Whoa! So you can watch that video for more info on this and to see how it looks, but I've just been wearing this a lot. It's really easy to just swipe on your eyelids. You can use it so many different ways. As eyeliner, you can smudge it, you can smoke it out, you can put it on your lids. It's just so pretty and shimmery, and it hasn't been creasing on me with all this heat and humidity and nastiness that's been going on, so it's just really pretty and easy to use, especially since it's been summer and I've been lazy with my makeup routine. I did a first impressions on this, the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus Color Correcting Full Coverage Cream with SPF 50, which makes it great for summer. I love that this has a pump. How many tube products have a pump? That's genius. This stuff is pricier than the usual face product I use. I'm wearing it today, and I've just been having a lot of bad luck with face products lately, and all of mine seem to have like run out that I liked, and I wanted to try new things, but this I really like. Mine's in Fair. My queen Marissa Lace here on YouTube, who I love and I've talked about before. She always raves about this, so I finally bought it and tried it, and I've only used it a few times, but I really like it. I just know it's gonna cooperate with my skin. Unlike other foundations, it stays pretty well. You don't need to touch it up too much, although it's not perfect. I find it settling into like my smile lines and like this one line. This one lip line, we need to name it because it's like come up in multiple videos now. It's just this one line, not even another one on the other side, but my makeup always settles into it, so sometimes I have to reblend it even if I set it. But other than that, I like this a lot. It gives you like a glowy finish, so it's not super shiny, but it's not matte either, so it's been nice for the summer. It gives me a good amount of coverage. The color, finally I pick a color online that matches me correctly. I just really like it, and it applies nicely, so check this out if you need a new face product, like foundation type thing. It's pretty much a foundation, but it just doesn't feel as heavy and it blends in so nice. Today to set that I used this, but usually I use it by itself as a powder foundation. I don't think I put this in a favorites video yet, but I mentioned it in my summer essentials, so this is still relatively new to me. It's the Pure 4-in-1 Pressed Mineral Makeup with SPF 15 in light. It's kind of like a powder foundation, I guess, and just comes in this really cool packaging. I love that it's clear, and it just gives more coverage than a regular setting powder, so I use this to set the CC cream today because my other setting powders are pretty much gone, so I've started using this because I don't want to buy another one. But you can wear it on its own. It gives a good amount of coverage. In the summer, I like powder foundations sometimes because they're quick and easy and they get rid of your shine from your oily skin or your lotions or whatever, and the front just looks really cool, and it's really sturdy packaging, and it hasn't gotten dirty. I've thrown this in my makeup bag so many times and it's like survived, so I've really been liking this. Really good coverage. It feels really good on the skin. It really mattifies it well. Good stuff. In the glow department, my friend Liz got this palette off Hot Look, and she said she really loved it. It's the Balm, the Manizer sisters. So you have Mary Luminizer, which is a highlight. You have Cindy Luminizer, which is the blush, and then Betty Luminizer, which is the bronzer, which I don't really like. It's so orange on me. These are all really shimmery. I like it, but this is just so orangey and pigmented on me. I like it as a crease color for my eyeshadow actually, but this blush is really pretty. It's like a subtle golden peach. And then this highlighter, you guys, it's a cult classic for a freaking reason, get your hands on Mary Luminizer today. It's so pretty. It doesn't look like it'd be like much, but it's like golden and beautiful and perfection, and it like makes me want to cry. It's so perfect. Plus, I love having all three in a palette. If you're traveling, it's so easy to just be like, ooh, what am I gonna bring for blush and highlight? Ooh, this palette, and it's so small. It has a big mirror and it's just really compact. I've just been really liking this. I love that highlighter. It's so glowy and it gives your skin kind of like a frost instead of just like, ooh, she has a streak of glitter on her face. It looks really natural, but it's like, it's not like subtle either. It's like if you really like highlighter, it's great for that. Invest in this palette, ladies. Maybe the bronzer will look better on you, but personally, on me, a little too orange. Let's swatch the blush while we're here. Cindy Luminizer. It's just such a unique color. I don't have anything like it. Like really light and peachy. It's hard to see on camera for some reason, but it just looks really pretty on. It's really natural. It's not like in your face and it blends really well with the highlighter. So just yes, girl. Next is this brush set from Real Techniques. It comes in this cute little travel case, which I use for traveling, and it's just so handy. It has that strap so they don't get ruined, and it has a big mirror and this flap to protect the brushes and keep the mirror clean, and you can fit 3 brushes in there, and these 2 came with the set. This is their ultimate base set, and this was, I did a first impressions on this too, so I need to put that up before this video or it'll be like a big spoiler alert. But these 2 brushes are amazing. I use them today. Usually I like hate doing my foundation and concealer, like I hate it. But with the CC cream, I've like been looking forward to it, and with these brushes, I know it's gonna be a breeze. This is the Expert Face Brush, and it's just really dense and like the perfect shape. I just use this to blend in my foundation, and the bristles are like nice and short and dense, so you can really buff it in, and it just blends it so perfectly and so fast. Like I usually use my fingers, but this just makes it so much fun. I love this brush. It's like nice and small, and then this brush is amazing. You can only get it for now in this set if you buy it, and I think it's like limited edition or something. They just came out with it. It's exclusive to this set. It's their deluxe concealer brush, and you could use this for like eyeshadow for blending. It's so soft, and again, the bristles are nice and dense, and I did use this to blend in my concealer today, and then you can use it to go and set your concealer with some powder and really just pack it in there. It's like the perfect size. Usually concealer brushes are like way too tiny to get anything done anytime soon, or like way too big and they just get like concealer everywhere. But this is the perfect size. But this is just so nice and fluffy, and you could use this for a million things. It works so well. Check them out. See if you can get your hands on this set. I always try to link everything I talk about in my favorites video down below, and along with listing it, so check that out. One of my favorite formulas for liquid lipsticks, as you guys know, is the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip, and I bought a bunch of them, these mini ones, off Poshmark, and I think they were a limited edition set from like Christmas or something, because they're all like Christmassy names, and it rubbed off. But I think this one's Be Merry. I was wearing this in some of my recent videos, or I like to mix it with other things, and it's just such a pretty, perfect, flattering color. It's like a mix between like magenta and a mauve, and it's just so flattering on me, and I've reached for this so many times. I wouldn't have thought that this was the one I'd go towards the most, but it's like bright and like a statement lip. What was I wearing this in? I think the micellar water video, and it just looks so pretty. So I've been really enjoying this, and the mini size makes it so easy to store in your purse, so I've been using this a lot lately. Another lip product, this is the Jack Black Intense Therapy Lip Balm with natural mint and shea butter, and it's just a mini sample size. I got this in like some free bag from like Black Friday or something from Sephora, but I use this at the end of my nighttime routine. It's a good overnight chapstick because it's like really thick. It's like if you've ever used those Nivea ones from the drugstore, they're like also really thick, so this was nice in the colder months, like winter, when my lips were more dried out. And now in the summer I kind of have to blot it off a little bit because sometimes it doesn't all absorb overnight and I'll still have some on in the morning, but it just feels really nice. It's a good like nighttime treatment for my lips is how I think of it. I wouldn't really use this during the day, but it's almost gone, but I'd totally repurchase it. I really enjoy it. It also has SPF if you were to wear it during the day, so something about this I've just really been liking. This is the Lumirance Anti-Aging Vitamin C Serum Advanced Brightening Formula. formula. I just picked this up at TJ Maxx. I really love vitamin C serums, and this one's more of like a jelly. Like, it's so thick, and like it looks like royal jelly or something. So it's a serum I put on my skin at night after I wash it and before I put on like my actual moisturizer. And vitamin C is actually supposed to be good for breakouts. It just makes your skin feel really like glowy, and it's supposed to like plump it up and be anti-aging, and it's just good for a lot of things. And I wanted to try a new one, so this was super cheap at TJ Maxx. It was like $6 or $8. You can find it on Amazon, and I've just really been liking it. Usually vitamin C serums are like watery and thinner, but this one's thicker, so it kind of gives you more time to spread it around your face before it dries. It's not too sticky. It doesn't have much of a scent. I've just really been liking it, and it makes my skin feel really nice at night, so I look forward to lathering this on. I talked about this and I reviewed some other vitamin C serums in my July New Beauty monthly reviews or something like that, so check out that video. So I talk a lot about vitamin C serums there. For TV shows, I'm still loving Zoo. I talked about it last month. The season's still on. The episodes are still rolling out. My boyfriend and I are catching up, and it's just so good. So like I need to mention it again. Like, check it out. Go catch up on season 1, watch season 2 while it's out now. You can catch up online on like the most recent episodes, or what I ended up doing, because one of them was like so old they didn't have it online anymore. I just bought it on iTunes, and it's so good. Sometimes the acting's a little like meh, and sometimes the graphics are a little like meh, but the plot and the story is just so good. It's so suspenseful. It's almost like a thriller. It's not like terrifying, but like I'm on the edge of my seat the whole time. It's so good. The episodes go by like that. It's just amazing. So once again, check that out. So getting into my favorite YouTuber and a book I really liked lately. This is I Hate My Selfie by Shane Dawson. He's a YouTuber. This was his first book that came out about a year ago, and his new one just came out. This was amazing. I got it on Amazon. I'd been debating for a while if I wanted it or not. If you like his sense of humor, you'll like it. A lot of the chapters in here are really funny. It's kind of like grotesque, like self-deprecating humor, but like if you watch his videos, you'll like it. Like, you can hear his voice the whole time. I love that you can tell that he wrote it and he didn't have a ghostwriter. It's not like all those like autobiographies where like someone else actually wrote it. Like, no, it's his voice. It's his personal stories from his life. You get to know him a lot better. He has a really funny YouTube channel. I think I mentioned it before, but I'm in like a full-on obsession phase right now. I watch his new videos like pretty much every day when they come out. They just cheer me up no matter what. Like, they get a little similar after a while, but just like as soon as I start watching, no matter how bad my day was, he really cheers me up. So it's just foolproof. And this book was no different. Some chapters were really sad or like really dark, but you get to know him a lot better. One chapter scared the crap out of me. I would read this before bed, and his chapter, Astral Projection, is about how he like floats out of his body while he's sleeping. And one time like a demon tried to like, okay, I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but it scared me so bad. And it was about like what happens when you fall asleep. And I was like about to fall asleep after that, and I couldn't. I kept like turning on the lights. I thought there'd be a demon in the corner of my room. It scared me so bad, but this book is so funny. It just flew by. I was so sad when it was over. I finished it at night, and the next day I went out and bought the new one, which I haven't cracked open yet. I know he like promos his books all the time, but honestly, if you like his videos or if you find him interesting, I find his life interesting. He started from the bottom, now he's here, like amazing life story. Then you should definitely check out the book. I got this really cheap on Amazon.
Tell your friends it was nice to meet them, but I hope I never see them again.
So last but not least, it's time for music favorites. So a new song came out in the alternative music world, which is where I live. It's by Blink-182. I've been a Blink fan for a while. I'm not like a hardcore fan, but I've just been listening to them for a while. I love their style. I think it's really unique, and even though a lot of their songs kind of sound similar, I like how they reuse the same riffs, and like you can tell all their songs are related. Their song Bored to Death, every time it comes on like my favorite radio station when I'm like driving, I just jam out so hard. I crank it all the way up. I love it so much. It's so punk, and it just brings out like the little emo kid in me. And I saw them play it on Stephen Colbert, and it just like, made me smile so much. It's just so good. I love the harmonies in it. There's like a lot of long notes, so it's really fun to sing, and it's just so much fun. So if you haven't checked it out and you like that kind of music, or just like in general, check it out. Like in Katie Legate's favorites video last month, she said her favorite song and she was like, that's what I think all music should sound like. That's me with Bored to Death, and the lyrics are like a little dark and depressing, but the song itself sounds beautiful. Also the song Closer, but with the Chainsmokers, who you guys know I love, and Halsey, is just so catchy. I just playing that. I've only heard it a few times, but I love the way it sounds and all the weird little boops and beeps and noises that the Chainsmokers always bring to the table. It just sounds amazing. And then Never Be Like You by Flume, it's starting to be on the radio, and that also is just really cool sounding. I'm still so into Just Like Fire by Pink, even though that's been out for a little while now. I love it. It's like the ultimate like girl or anyone like empowerment song. And Cheap Thrills by Sia. I have such a soft spot for Sia. And as you know, I'm a broke ass small YouTuber and college student, so I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight is like literally me all the time, so I relate. So let me know what songs and TV shows and beauty products you were loving this month. I hope you guys all had a great August and that September treats you even better. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and let me know in the comments if you want even more monthly favorites videos in the future. Believe it or not, like I put a lot of thought into what my favorites are. Like I agonize all month about like what's gonna be my favorite. Every time I like try something new, ooh, is this gonna be a favorite? They have a lot of weight on my brain. So I hope you guys enjoy them, and I'm happy to do them, and let me know if you like them so I will know to keep doing them. And subscribe to join the MissglamBAM fam if you haven't already, and to my second vlogging channel, and go find me on all my social medias and my Facebook page. I haven't seen a lot of y'all who comment on my videos on my Facebook page yet, so like get your booties over there. The link's in the description, and I'll see you all in my next video. 3, 2, 1, bear! Bug in my light. I'm trying to kill it. Die! 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 Where'd you go? I just killed something during a video!